Hey guys, welcome back to the Coke Money Show. And if you are new to my channel, welcome to the show. We're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you guys how I transform this hair from 1B to burgundy using no bleach. So in today's video, the hair is from Ali Pearl Hair on AliExpress. And a little disclaimer, this hair was not sent to me. This hair was paid for with my hard-earned money, and it came in a DHL bag, and I think it took about 3 days to get to me, so that I was pretty happy about. So I'll be working with 3 bundles of the Brazilian Deep Wave in a 20, 20, and 22 inch, and then a matching frontal in an 18 inch. So I did a little test. I ran my fingers through the hair, and first off, let me just say that the hair came very soft. It didn't have any weird smells to it or anything like that. And after running my hands through it, I didn't see any shedding. And even after the coloring process and everything, there still wasn't shedding. So I was really impressed. So as far as tools, what you'll be needing is a little spatula whisk type of instrument. I got it from Sally's, and a Rattail comb, as well as a mixing bowl and an applicator brush. So you're obviously going to need the L'Oreal HiColor HiLights cream hair color, and I got this also at Sally's in the color red. And then for conditioner, we're just going in with simply Tresemme, and this is the color protection conditioner, and this is going to act as my little deep conditioner during this process. So what I went ahead and did to protect my mannequin head is I wrapped it in a plastic bag, and I also put a shower cap on it before I placed my frontal. And we're just gonna go ahead and start opening up these boxes. And you guys, if you do not know, this is not like regular boxed hair dye out of the supermarket or, you know, CVS. This hair dye comes out really thick, consistency, almost like paint. And I did not know that, so I was struggling for a long time trying to mix the products together. So I'm just mixing up and following up what it says on the back of the box as far as the amount of developer that I'm going to use for the product. It gives you all of the instructions on the back of the box, but as you can see, I've been mixing for a while. So this color took a little while to, you know, get, I guess the term would be congealed, solidified, I don't know, but I just kept on mixing and mixing and mixing until it gave me this thicker type of paint consistency. And I knew everything was mixed together, so I just went ahead and started applying it to the hair all over, starting from the ends, making sure I'm separating the hair and everything like that to make sure that the hair color gets all throughout the hair. I do not want any black strands passing through or coming through after I'm done with this hair color, because that really would defeat the purpose of me dyeing the hair in the first place. And when you do something like this, or especially dyeing hair, coloring hair, bleaching it, etc., you definitely want to make sure that you're wearing something that you do not care if color gets onto, and protect your countertops. That's why you see me working with the hair on a plastic garbage bag, because I refuse to have dye all over the counter. That's just a little tip. And then we're just gonna go ahead and comb through the hair. I'm working my fingers through it, trying to make sure all of the hair strands are saturated in this red dye. Then I'm gonna put it in some tin foil and continue to brush it in. And I'm just gonna fold everything up. And now we're working with the frontal. So I'm just starting by using the little wand, and I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in and show you guys basically that you're just separating the hair, dipping the little wand into the hair dye, and you're just going to apply it to the top part of the frontal. So something that I should have done, and I did do in my last video that I dropped on YouTube, is protect the lace. I did not know about that technique when I did this hair color, but moving forward, I definitely will do that in my upcoming hair color trials and tribulations. So definitely go tune into my last video on how I dyed my unit jet black without getting any dye on the lace, because that'll show you guys how you can protect your lace if you're ever dyeing hair. You don't have to worry about, you know, your hair color transferring to the other side or touching the lace and stuff like that. So just a little quick tip. So this is what the hair looks like after I've placed dye all around it, and I just sealed it up and clipped it up to the side and put a plastic bag over it. And I'm just gonna let that sit. Really, there's no time frame for when I did this because I was doing a lot of other things around the house, but I want to say I left it on for longer than an hour. Now we're gonna hop back to the sink and we're going to wash out this hair dye. So you want to use cold water. Please do not use hot or lukewarm water when you're doing this, because that'll fade this type of color and you won't get the look that you were expecting. So use cold water, and I'm just gonna rinse everything out, and then I'm gonna go ahead with some conditioner and we're gonna apply that, basically acting as a deep conditioner in this process so the hair can, you know, come back to life and not, you know, try to look damaged or anything like that. But let's look at this lace, you guys. Look at it. Look at it. So I actually ended up getting a little dye on the lace itself, but it was in areas that I had to cut off anyway, so I wasn't really too concerned. But now we're just going to also wash out the bundles, take them out of that foil, and it looks more red than what it came out as, but I honestly didn't mind it because when you see the hair in person in different lights or shades and stuff like that, it does have different dimensions. So I was really happy with that, because in some instances it looks burgundy, but then if the sun hits it a certain way, it'll look red. So I was like, that's cute. Not exactly what I was going for. I honestly wanted like a cherry type of red color, but I was happy with this. I think I'm going to go back and dye it again, but I'm just going to use a higher developer. We'll see what happens. So after washing out both the conditioner from the bundles and the frontal, I just went ahead and let the hair air dry. I didn't want to use any heat on it, and this is what it came up looking at. So you can see there are different little shades of red and burgundy in it, and then once the sunlight gets into it, then you can really see how it changes dimensions. And this is what it looks like once it's been applied to my head. So I did actually use the bolt hold glue to apply this to my head, and it was stuck down like nobody's business. So you guys, that's a good glue to go ahead and buy if you want to secure your lace. I would say you can use the Got2b glued. I've definitely seen people do that, but it does not have as much as a strong hold, and I sweat in my head, so I do not need that. I don't need my lace slipping and sliding and moving off of my scalp. That's not cute. That is not cute. So definitely go ahead and look into that. They do have other brands of glue that you can purchase that definitely provide stronger holds and stuff like that, but that's what I used. So that's just everything. That's how I got to the hair color. Super duper simple. Anybody could do it because, like I said, if you have not noticed, I am not a licensed cosmetologist. I just dip and dabble and I make things work for myself. So again, thank you guys for so much for watching. Go follow me on Instagram and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.